I always thought my dad was boring. Steady job, same routine. Never posted on social media. Old school guy. He was quiet, kind. Never yelled. Never lost his temper. And every Friday night, he sighed, he had late meetings at work. For 20 years, that was our normal. Until the day he died, it was sudden heart attack. We were devastated. Mom couldn't stop crying. I took time off school to help sort through his things. That's when I found the key. It was in his sock drawer, taped inside an envelope. No label, just a key, and a note that said, "If anything ever happens to me, go to 1 for B." I almost threw it away. I thought maybe it was an old storage unit or something, but something about it felt off, like he'd wanted it hidden. A few days later, I skipped out early from helping Mom and went to find this in Patblasbeat. Turned out to be an apartment. A second apartment in the city. When I opened the door, my legs went numb. It was fully furnished. Modern lived-in, there were clothes in the closet, fresh groceries in the fridge, a toothbrush on the sink. It was like someone was still living there. And then I saw the pictures. Not of us. Not of Mom, but of another woman. And a kid. A boy. Maybe 7 or 8 years old. He looked just like me when I was little. I stood there, heart racing, trying to breathe. My dad had a second family. For years, I went through everything. There were drawings on the fridge with Dad written in crayon, photos of birthday parties, gifts with tags that read to Aiden. From Daddy Aiden. I couldn't even say the name without my voice cracking. I left without touching anything else. I didn't tell my mom. I couldn't. Not yet. I started doing some digging. Found her, the woman. Her name was Rachel. She was a school teacher. No husband. Just Aiden's dad, who she said was a businessman who traveled a lot. I didn't know what to do. I felt like I didn't even know who my father was. He wasn't boring. He was a liar, a manipulator, a man who lived 2 lives, 2 families, and kept it hidden for decades. I thought I hated him. Until I found the letter. It was in the back of his desk at the second apartment. Handwritten, folded, and addressed to me, to my first son. If you're reading this, then I've left this world, and I owe you the truth. I never meant to hurt you, or your mom. I loved her. I still do. But I made mistakes. I was young. I met Rachel after your mom and I separated for a short time. We got back together, but I couldn't leave Rachel either. Then Aiden came along, and I couldn't walk away from him. I tried to be everything to both of you, but I failed. Not because I didn't love you, but because I was too much of a coward to tell the truth. Please, forgive me, or at least don't carry this with you forever. You and Aiden, your brothers, you both deserve better than I gave you. I cried reading it. I didn't want to, but I did. It didn't erase the betrayal. It didn't make it right. But it explained the silence, the distance, the weird things that never added up. A week later, I told my mom everything. She didn't cry. She just sighed. I always knew something was off, but I loved him anyway. I haven't told Aiden yet. I don't know if I ever will. But sometimes I drive past his school, just to make sure he's okay. He looks happy, and maybe one day, when he's older, I'll tell him the truth. Not for my dad's sake, but for ours.